Tired of getting tripped non-stop by this big bully? Tired of getting caught off guard?
Surprise, motherfucker!
Tired of getting perfect gamed by the local pro bowler at the bowling alley? Want to do cool stuff like this? Well, we've got just the perfect guide for you. Hey y'all, Pofflin here. Today, we've got an in-depth dual blades guide for fighting Anomaly, Seething Bazelgeuse, aka Bagel Boy. I hope this helps. Enjoy! Before the hunt preparations. Armor setup. Now, here is my non-augmented set that I like to use for Seething Bazelgeuse for this video's demonstration purposes only. I have Daura's Ventus, Risen Kushala Glare, Risen Kaiser Mail, Risen Kaiser Braces, Sinister Grudge Tassets, Rimeguard Greaves, Absolute Petal Ace, and a Divine Talisman with Critical Eye 3 and 2 1-slots and a secondary recovery up. Now, this set is really close to the meta set, except I swap out the Risen Kaiser helmet for the Risen Kushala Glare because it gives me Wirebug, Whisper 3, and Windmantle. And eventually, we want to upgrade Windmantle to 3 points by Qurious augmenting. It makes playing dual blades really smooth. Also, instead of using the Wirebug 3 talisman, I just swap it out for Critical Eye. However, you can also use a Weakness Exploit 2-2 talisman or a 2-0-0 talisman to give the same results. And for the skills, it's your standard meta set. They do make note of Hellfire Cloak 4 and how it works in tandem with Coalescence in the meta guide. And for me, I personally like having Intrepid Heart 2 because when you get hit by a monster during Spiral Slash, it blocks the hit, does a 300 damage explosion, and lets you complete your Spiral Slash, which is the most important part. Before the hunt preparations. Companion setup. For our Palamute setup, I basically just copy pasted this from the internet. It's supposed to be the fastest DPS for elemental doggos, so I'm just using it. Now, I'm gonna go in more depth for the Palico setup because I actually had to make this for myself for dual blades, and it's very useful. I actually went over this on my Windmantle 3 video. I'll link it in the description below. So for our Palico, we've got it set as a healer, and we have Herbaceous Healing, Go Fight Wind, Summon Endemic Life, Shock Tripper, Health Horn, and Healing Clover Bat. Go Fight Wind is important because it helps reduce our stamina drain in demon mode. Summon Endemic Life is important because it gives us 2 free Wirebugs for the duration it is up. Shock Tripper can get you that clutch knockdown for free Spiral Slash spam. And Healing Clover Bat is for when you want to be super aggressive and just keep hitting the monster and healing yourself. Herbaceous Healing just puts down a little plant, and a Health Horn just heals you. Those are really good for healing Palicos. And again, for the equip skills, I just copied it from the internet, but these are really good for support-centric Palicos. Before the hunt preparations. Wyvern riding settings. So you want to press the plus button, go all the way to the right, under options, press A, under game settings, go all the way to the bottom, and oops. Here we are. Follower ribbon riding, same area. You want to turn this to running out of time only. Now under controls, press B. You want to go to controls and go all the way to the bottom and change buttons for Wyvern riding. You want it to be only when sheathed you can Wyvern ride with by pressing A. This is important because it lets you get 2 to 3 spiral slashes in during the monster's mounted state. Like this. During the hunt preparations, Spiribird route. Here's a little edit I threw together to help you visualize where all the important things are, like the spawn locations, the retreats, the bird routes, and the wirebugs. I'll also post this on my Twitter and link it in the description below. Enjoy! Now that you've seen its almost complete moveset, or if you skipped it, that's fine with me as well, here are some tips and tricks to help you fight Seething Bazelgeuse. Tip number 1 for fighting Seething Bazelgeuse: make sure you're in the right scroll. Haha! Not gonna get me this time, you son of a gun. Tip number 2. Don't flash bomb the Seething Bazelgeuse when it does its runway dive bomb attack.
Do it. No, 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 no.
I'm sorry, I had to do it. Tip number 3. Do not take risky counters. Tip number 4. Use the environmental hazards to your advantage.
It's over 9,000!
And in case you missed the mounted wall crash like I did, you can just put down a barrel bomb and throw a small barrel bomb at the big barrel bomb to explode the wall, or do what my friend did and throw a big barrel bomb from the sky. Tip number 5. U-turn. Wait, that's the wrong game! And besides, Sarah Lidge doesn't even learn U-turn! We're talking about Shrouded Vault U-turn! Check this out! You can see here that I Shrouded Vaulted towards the bombs and redirected myself into the Bazelgeuse. To do this, all you need to do is Shrouded Vault in any direction and then immediately tilt the stick in the direction you want to go in. It takes a little bit of practice, but it's very useful for repositioning. Tip number 6. Short versus long aerial demon flight. Do a short aerial demon flight. All you need to do is spam X when you hit the monster with your demon flight so that you can touch the ground faster. The only drawback to this is that your iframes are shorter in return. To do a long aerial demon flight, all you need to do is do no inputs when you hit the monster with your demon flight. This lets you have longer iframes in return, and you can dodge some pretty cool stuff if you make a mistake. Kinda like this. I took a bad Shrouded Vault and the head slam ate my intrepid heart, so I had to do a long aerial demon flight to iframe the bombs that were on the ground. Tip number 7. Ironshine Silk Opportunities. When the monster is mounted, listen closely to the synchro sharpen at the end. When it's doing its runway dive bomb attack, Also, make sure to check around you for bombs before sharpening. Tip number 8. Tail Flail is OP. Aim for the neck instead. Tip number 9. Bomb drop patterns. Pattern is bombs, no bombs, bombs, no bombs. This only applies to a singular move. It can do different moves that drop bombs consecutively. Here's an example of this shown in action. Tip number 10. Shrouded Vault and Spiral Slash combos. The first combo is when you have no bombs dropped. You Shrouded Vault the attack and then you double Spiral Slash. The second combo is when there are bombs dropped on the ground. You Shrouded Vault the attack and then you immediately Shrouded Vault again the bombs. This leads into a Spiral Slash onto the Bazelgeuse. Tip number 11. Practice, practice, practice.
We talking about practice.
Theory and showing you all this won't help you much. You have to get a feel for the monster. Tip number 12. Don't forget to have fun. If you're not feeling it, take a break. It's okay. The game is supposed to be fun and enjoyable. Clear your mind to get a mental reset, and then pick up the game and have fun again. Now that we've seen the Seething Bazelgeuse's moveset and gotten some tips, let's go do this fight for real. So you can see here, it spawned on the right side of the map. We'll be taking the right bird route. On the way to the fight, we'll pick up a Wirebug and a gold Wirebug. We'll start the opener with a short aerial demon flight into a Shrouded Vault, into a Spiral Slash. We wanted to go into purple mode as fast as possible by doing the most amount of damage in the shortest possible time. This lets us get a free knockdown with Hellfire Cloak and Spiral Slash spam it when it's downed. I messed up here by Shrouded Vaulting into the double head scoot and bomb combo with no Wirebugs up. I missed the fireball counter here, but that's okay. I got away from the bombs and that's the most important part. It's doing the runway dive bomb attack, so this gives me an opportunity to Ironshine Silk Sharpen my weapon. I Shrouded Vault here slightly early so my iframes didn't cover the whole attack. I still got hit by the Bazelgeuse's body on the landing. The timing is tricky. It's a head slam with bomb drop. This is good. We can Shrouded Vault the head slam, then vault the bombs, and then Spiral Slash its neck. Thank goodness for Intrepid Heart. He ate the hip check. I completed my Spiral Slash and it took 330 damage. It went into its mounted status. This is a good damage window. Although I missed a Spiral Slash, I managed to get 3 spirals in. The last hit of the 3rd Spiral Slash's damage was reduced however. Here I turn off Demon Mode, scroll swap to get 2 Ironshine Silk Sharpens in, and grab a Wirebug from the Summon Endemic Life Face during the mount. I turn Demon Mode back on and position myself on the last wall crash so that the Basil's neck lands near me for the Spiral Slash spam. Exhausted Fireball, that means a free Spiral Slash. Feared its head afterwards, another free Spiral Slash. It flinched for a second and then did an Exhausted Roar, another opportunity for Spiral Slash. Head Slam with no bombs, this lets me Shrouded Vault into double Spiral. Knockdown! It just got a huge damage window. I mess up here and do a short aerial demon flight initially instead of Spiral Slashing. I also could have gotten another Spiral Slash in instead of doing a short aerial demon flight when it got up. Intrepid Heart saved me here, and I got a full Spiral Slash and a 330 explosion hit in. I also managed to land fast enough to counter the bombs after the head slam, although I aimed my Spiral Slash the wrong way. It's running away to Area 12. Don't forget to sharpen your weapon. Make sure to grab the Wirebug in the location change. Here, I saw it was doing its head slam with bomb drops, but I had no Wirebugs. I need 2 minimum for the double Shrouded Vault to work, so I just did a B-dash into short aerial demon flight towards the tail. I did a Shrouded Vault U-turn on its head slam. I managed to position myself to get a nice Spiral Slash in. Six minutes 48 seconds, not bad. I made lots of mistakes and didn't capitalize on all my Spiral Slash opportunities. That's okay. Perfect runs are extremely rare to come by. I fought Anomaly Seething Bazelgeuse over 350 times and have probably only gotten less than 10 perfect runs. Thanks for watching. I procrastinated on this video a lot, but I had a lot of fun doing it. One thing I missed because I found out last night was that the bombs dropped in non-purple mode explode a lot faster. I also want to say thank you to James and May for giving me ideas and letting me bounce ideas off them for the video. Happy hunting! This is Pofflin, signing out.